What's up everyone, it's Hitman89, hope you're having an awesome day. Do you like big open world games where you can just completely forget about the story and do all kinds of random stuff? Yeah? Then you've come to the right place, cause I'm gonna show you the 10 best open world games from 2023 up to 2025 so far. And you can get every single one of them for cheap on Instant Gaming. Are you considering Assassin's Creed Shadows? You can save over 15 bucks on it. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is also way cheaper on Instant Gaming. PSN codes as well as Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions are also available if you're on console. Instant Gaming is 100% legit. All the games come straight from the authorized resellers, so use the link in the description and save tons of money on your games. I think it's time to have a look at the first game on my list. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 manages to make you go from this to this in just 30 minutes, and the fact you're literally starting over makes the game incredibly enjoyable, even if you haven't played the first one. The number of side activities you can do in this game is honestly impressive. Usually, I just focus on the main quest so I can beat the game and move on to the next one. But in KCD2, I've mostly been doing side quests cause I wanna keep playing it until GTA 6 comes out. Now, I don't know about you, but I pick up absolutely everything I see, so I'm always encumbered. I spent half the game walking around in slow-mo, waddling to the nearest merchant cause I refuse to drop a single worthless trinket. If you're like me, hit the like button and subscribe for no reason. Let's move on to the next game. In terms of stealth, Assassin's Creed Shadows is considerably better than the previous games. You can go prone, extinguish lights, use your grappling hook to climb around and hide in ceilings, and you can also drag enemies around before taking them out, which is another great addition. Just make sure to set the stealth difficulty to expert if you want to enjoy the game, cause even then, the AI sucks dick. The enemies are always looking for something, and it took me a while to figure it out. They're looking for their hearing aids. Cause yeah, in this game, all the enemies are deaf. How else do you explain the fact they don't hear loud ass screams like these? Anyway, the combat system is not too bad, and having two playable characters that you can switch between at will is a pretty important addition. Yasuke, the big black dude, isn't as agile as Naoe, but he's a tank, so if you don't want to sneak around all the time, you can use him and go guns blazing. But no matter the approach you pick, the game is fun. Too bad the story didn't catch my attention. I zoned out after like 10 minutes. Oh, and I saw a lot of people say Shadows is much more polished than the previous AC games. It's not. You'll still see hilarious shit like this. The open world part is pretty fun though, and that's why Assassin's Creed Shadows is on this list.
You should eat more.
And you should eat less, you fat fuck. That was so unnecessary. Let's just move on to the third game before I get cancelled. Stalker 2 is one of my favorite games from last year, despite the technical issues. The insanely immersive atmosphere is what made me love it, cause I think we can all agree these weather effects look stunning. Keep in mind, this is a hardcore game where pretty much everything's trying to kill you, from anomalies to mutants, and most importantly, other stalkers hunting for those precious artifacts. Stalker 2 received some major updates and it's much better now, so consider diving into it. At number 4 we have Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon, which is finally getting a full release in a couple of months, and the early access version on PC just received a big ass update that pretty much overhauled everything. The world isn't really huge, but exploring it is always rewarded. Oh, and almost every enemy can take you out in a couple of hits, cause visually, this might remind you of Skyrim, but gameplay-wise, this is basically a first-person Dark Souls, and that's dope. Whether you like magic, ranged, or melee, you'll love the combat system. I just made a full review video on the latest version, so check it out if you want to find out more about Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. You can also download the new demo that's out on PC and console, and see if this is your cup of tea. But if you have a beefy PC and you like Escape from Tarkov, then you might want to check out this next game. Grey Zone Warfare is one of the best looking multiplayer games you can play right now. Plus the world is huge. It's mostly empty, but it's still huge. You can choose between PvE and PvEVP, meaning players from other factions can also kill you, and I honestly forgot how hardcore this game is, so when I first deployed here, I wasn't being careful enough, and I took 3 headshots in a split second. When you die, like I just did, you can gear up again and go get your stuff back, or try your luck in a different land and area. By the way, the community is super nice. Whenever someone sees a noob like me, they give me a couple of tips and even share some of their loot with me. If you're into slow-paced, tactical, hardcore milsim extraction shooters, then Grey Zone Warfare should be on your wish list. Dragon's Dogma 2 might have many flaws, but the gameplay isn't one of them. Cause I don't think there are many games out there that allow you to climb onto big ass monsters and stab the shit out of them while they turn your companions, aka pawns, into pancakes. Plus, traveling on foot 69% of the time forces you to explore the world, making every trip feel like an epic journey. Next, we have Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition. Whether you play it on PS5 or PC, this is one of the best looking open world games ever. That's probably what made someone like me, who hates fighting robots and doesn't like sci-fi games that much, play Forbidden West. The fact they made melee a viable option also helped. The side quests are well written, and the excellent facial animations humanize the NPCs and make you want to help them out whenever you can. But honestly, just running around, swimming and riding all kinds of mounts in this beautiful world is pretty fun on its own. Now, if for some reason you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet, you're missing out. It's got a way better story than Assassin's Creed Shadows, the combat system is dope, Shadows has better stealth though, let's be honest, but the minimalistic HUD makes exploration more immersive, and the art style is just breathtaking. Instead of checking the map every 2 seconds, you can use the wind to guide you, and if you follow birds and foxes, they'll lead you to some interesting locations. But if samurais aren't your cup of tea and you're more of a Harry Potter fan, then Hogwarts Legacy is what you need. I've only seen the very first Harry Potter movie, and I'm not into wizardry that much, but I like how you can create your own character and even customize your wand. Mine is 14.5 inches and it's stiff. All jokes aside now, I love how animated the environments are. The world is beautiful and there are plenty of side quests to do. You could probably get Hogwarts Legacy for cheap now. Anyway, last but not least, we have Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Apart from swinging your web in the streets of New York City, you can use the wingsuit for an even more fun traversal. I recommend you get the PS5 version, cause on PC, the game runs like shit. Probably cause of these advanced ray traced reflections. Or maybe it's cause New York City is full of rats and it takes a lot of power to render all of them. I'm just fucking with you. Make sure to learn all the best moves if you wanna fight crime and not end up getting the shit beaten out of you every time you try to save someone. And those are the best open world games from 2023 until now. Hope you liked the vid. Now let's have a look at the Tainted Grail giveaway winner. Congrats! Don't forget to leave a comment so I can send you your Steam key. There will be more giveaways in the near future, so stay tuned. It's been Hitman89. Have a good one.
I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously